looks pretty. Why do I feel weird about this? Hey guys, I was organizing my yarn and making it look all nice and pretty. And I'm glad I did it because I had picked up a yarn at Joann's when they were going through all of their closeouts. And what I had picked up was this Caron Colorama Lacy. Have any of you guys tried this? I've never used it before, and honestly, I don't know if I would have picked it up had it not been on clearance. And I got a whole bunch of these. So I've been thinking about what do I want to do with this though. And after I made my very first Hexagon cardigan, I wondered how it would look if I made it with this. If you guys haven't seen this before, let me see if I can find an end somewhere. So you could tell it's flat and I don't know how to describe that. So that's how it looks anyway. And I've never worked with anything like this. Don't know that I would have tried it, but I thought maybe this would be a really good project to try for another Hexagon cardigan. I feel my first one was a big success, and I'll put a video over here for you to see it if you haven't watched it yet, the other video. And I want to try it again. The reason I found it so successful was that I used a solid color and I didn't use stripes, and I just love it. And it's very warm, and I can't wear it yet because it's June. But I wondered if something like this, which is much more lightweight, might make something that I can use as like a summer cover-up. What I would like to create is something like this. I find in the summer, I like to wear a little lightweight, a duster or cardigan, a little lacy thing, whatever you want to call it. And I thought that this yarn might be a really good one to try. In the picture here, you can see they just made it they turned it into a sweater. I'm wondering if I do it with the granny squares, if that's going to give it a more lacy look. So anyway, I'm going to make my second granny square hexagon cardigan. Here we go, guys. This would be a good time to give you my thoughts on this yarn here. It's been very easy to crochet. Pulling the yarn through the needle is just, or the hook, it's effortless. It's very easy in that way. As far as frogging it goes, you know, it doesn't seem to have a problem there, and I think that's because this can't split, so it pulls out real easy. The yarn itself doesn't have any stretch. But in a pattern like this, there's a lot of pull to it. There's a lot of flexibility to it. What they recommend using is a size 6 crochet hook. I did my center here with a 6.5, and then I moved out to a 6 now, as they recommended. I'm happy with the way that it's turning out, and I'm pleased so far. It's not super soft. This is the last thing I'll say about it. It's not super soft. You know, I wouldn't say that I'd have any issues with it, but I'm not super sensitive to that stuff. But it doesn't, it's probably, I don't know. You would have to test it, you know, just stand there in the store. It's not soft like an acrylic or, you know, a wool or anything like that. This is a straight up cotton blend, I believe. Why don't I read it? Why don't I read that and let you know in case you're wondering? This is 85 acrylic, 15 nylon, 15% nylon. So it is acrylic. It doesn't feel like the fuzzy one. I'm just going to tell you, if you expect it to be cuddly and soft, it's not going to be, but that's not a bad thing either. Like I mentioned, I wanted a lot of holes and I wanted it for the breathability. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. so here we go. I used a single crochet stitch to attach these two pieces together, and I'll do the same thing across the shoulders as well. It's at this point I consider your first phase complete. You've got both of your hexagons done, and when your back seam and your shoulders are seamed, now you're at that point where you can customize it. You can make those sleeves as long or as short as you want. You can make the bottom as long or as short as you want. As soon as I get the seams on the top, shoulders sewn, I'll put it on and show you how it's coming along. Okay guys, let's do this. Let's see how it looks. All right. As you can tell, it has a little bolero look right now, right? It's really cute. Really kind of cute there. Not what I'm going for, but as you can see, I've got my shoulders seamed up and my back is seamed up now. And I'm gonna make this really fast because sweater season is not in June when you're having a heat wave. But this is the part where it gets kind of fun because you can customize it to how you want it to be once you have the basic done. So I'm going to work out my sleeve a little bit longer because I like 3/4 length. So I will make probably 2 or 3 more granny stitches out, and then a couple single crochets, and that'll finish my arms. It'll be nice then. My bottom of this, I'm going to come down to mid-thigh, which is out of camera range right now, because I do like them longer, because I have a little bit more of a shape here. Once I have especially my length complete, that's when I can come in and work on the lapel here. And I don't do anything fancy with this. I just do single crochets until I reached the desired width where I want it to fall for my body type. So, yeah. I like it. I think it's turning out really cute so far. I'm still trying to decide what I feel about this yarn. There is nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, it's not soft in this way. It's not coarse. It's not scratchy like a wool. It's just interesting. And so I'm still wondering if garments is really one of the best things for this or if there's other uses. But anyway, I will let you know at the end of the video when I do my reveal for you. I will have washed it and dried it so I can let you know how it feels and falls, you know, and drapes after that. So next time you see me, this is going to be done. So here we go. Let's talk about it. What do you guys think? Honestly, I want to hear your opinions. I'm like really mixed about it. Have you guys ever used this kind of yarn before? I haven't. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. I don't know why I have super mixed feelings with this. That's going to bug me. You know, because I mean, I've washed it once. I love the construction of it. It did soften when I washed it. It's not scratchy. There's not any issues with it. I like the way my bell sleeves, it has more of a bell look to it, right at the elbow length. I like it. I like it. I like the construction. I love the color. I love the way it came together. I can't figure out why I feel so indecisive about it. I am a Libra, and we can be indecisive. You know, I have my moments, but I just can't put my finger on this why. Let's talk about the good things though. I mean, I think the edging turned out beautiful on this here though. So I did about 5 or 6 rows of the single crochet here on the lapel, and it was taking a little bit too long and too many stitches to kind of get it to where I wanted to come together in the center. And so what I did is I just put an extra row of granny squares and 1 more row of single crochet. And I think it just looks a lot nicer because now when it falls where it should, right through the center of my chest here. Before I added the extra, it was like falling off to the sides. Doesn't that look stupid? Let's cover that up. I'm not that girl. But, you know, I do like it. I don't know why I feel so hesitant. I mean, it looks lovely with this dress. Hold on, I have another one it would look really good with too. See, and with this dress here, same colors. It's got the little pops of red you know, a little bit more monochromatic. Looks lovely. Why do I have a problem with it? Somebody tell me what my problem is. I'll go do a full stand up so you can see how this looks also. I don't know what my problem is. So it looks pretty. Why do I feel weird about this? Maybe this is one of those kind of clothing items, you all know what I'm talking about, where it's like you like it, you hang it in your closet, and you're like, I don't know how to wear this. Every time you open your closet, you just love it, but you never wear it. And maybe that's kind of where this one's gonna fall. There's gonna be that moment where I'm like, just go out and wear it. And then when you do, it starts becoming comfortable and you start pulling it out and wearing it more. I really think it looks pretty with this dress. You know, maybe it's the season because it is middle of July and I'm wearing a sweater, so that makes it slightly uncomfortable right now. But you know what? Maybe I'm just being a little too hard, you know, or too critical of my opinion. I don't know. I could put a little tie right here, so if I ever wanted to close it, I could. Oh gosh, I am just babbling now. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Let's sort it out together, I guess. Thank you always. See ya.